Raj had on a $1,500 YSL belt. The designer belt was not fastened enough around his waist to keep his $3,000 Amiri jeans from sagging. Raj sagging his pants was never a hindrance. It was always part of his drip, part of his fashion. After all, how else would he show off his Versace boxer briefs? And in this moment, Raj's boxers were exposed for the world to see. His Amiri jeans had sagged too low, and the YSL designer belt has just become a lasso. It restricted the width of Raj's stride. Raj was trying to sprint out of the path of a speeding BMW trying to run him over. At 45 miles an hour, the front bumper of the BMW connected with Raj's lower legs. It scooped him off the ground. Raj's lower back slammed against the hood of the car. His head cracked against the windshield. Raj's entire body rolled off the front of the car and went flying into the air. Raj could not tell which way was left, up, down, right, because he was spinning and twisting, and then boom! Raj slammed back down to earth. He was disoriented, never lost conscious, but one thing was for sure. The force was unmistakable. Raj has never been hit so hard in his life. Raj had fallen in the driveway of a multi-million-dollar mansion. The BMW that had just hit him was a car that he paid for, in cash. But it was owned and registered by another man. Raj's baby mother had gifted the BMW to this other man. He was her new boyfriend. And this was the very man behind the driver's seat right now. As Raj tried to regain his composure and pick himself up off the driveway pavement, Namio had placed the BMW in reverse. Namio had lost track of Raj in the mirrors, but as he reversed, he narrowly missed running over Raj's body. But that didn't matter. Namio kept reversing, he kept going backwards, he needed more distance. Luckily, the driveway was long and wide. Once Namio was far enough away, he oriented the hood of the car towards Raj's fallen body. Then he gunned it. 627 horsepower catapulted the vehicle forward. Raj picked his head up to look at the BMW right before the moment of impact. When the BMW connected, it had reached a speed of 60 miles an hour. The Beamer trampled over Raj's body and rolled him like a blunt. Initially, Raj was lying face down, but after the Beamer steamrolled him, he was lying face up. Namio then placed the car in reverse and went for a second pass. Raj's body beneath the car was like a soft speed bump. His internal organs smushed beneath the weight of the car. But that was not enough for Namio. After his second pass over Raj's body, he went for a third. But this time, he made sure to stop with precision. It takes 2,300 newtons of force to crush a human skull. That equates to 520 pounds. The BMW weighs 8 times that. Namio was very satisfied to find brain splatter on the side of the driveway pavement when he stepped out of the car. He had parked the front driver's side tire on top of Raj's skull. It splattered like a packet of ketchup. Within the first 48 hours, Namio was under custody.
Okay, now that we've gone over your Miranda rights, do you wish to continue, Mr. Cauldron?
Detective Brockman said. Il est tout. Namio responded. The two of them sat together in an interrogation room.
Mr. Cauldron, let's start with the difficult question first. Why did you murder Raj Sherman?
Nah, don't do me like that. Whole reason I'm talking to you, 'cause it was self-defense.
Well, it certainly doesn't look like it.
I don't care what it looked like. I'm telling you what it is. It was self-defense. Look, hold on 1 second. I'm about to paint the whole picture for you, the whole picture.
Please, explain.
Alright, so Raj the bit dog. He the bit homie. I've been knowing Raj since I was a little kid. And I literally watched the man go from nothing to taking over the whole city, running the whole city. And Lil Shouty Raj baby mama.
And are you referring to Damia? Damia Williamson?
Yeah, Damia Raj baby mama. She had 2 kids by him. I had met her 'cause the kids. Her and Raj had dual custody. So when it was Raj turn with the kids, she'd just drop them off uptown at the penthouse. Raj on the penthouse. But Raj was never there. He was out handling business. So it would just be me with the kids.
Okay, so to make sure I'm following, Raj and Damya are no longer involved,
Yep.
and you are the babysitter?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, she weren't too happy about that in the beginning, but when the kids was asking about me like, Mama, when we gonna go see Namil? When we gonna go see Unc? You know, that kinda turned her around a little bit. That how me and her got close. All cause of the kids, man. Like, look, I'ma say this. Look at me. Hoes don't check for me, dog. I'ma keep it 100 with you. Hoes don't check for me, man. Like, I ain't no big dog. I ain't no shot caller. I don't really be getting money like that. I'm just a regular ass street nigga. I'm just a worker, man. They tell me where to go. They tell me what to do, and I just fall in line. I ain't even gonna hold you. So understand when I tell you I was thrown all the way off that time she kissed me in the kitchen. I did not expect that. I was like, yo, shout out, what is you doing? Do you know who your baby daddy is? The nigga will smoke me just for you doing what you did. But Damia wasn't having all that. She knew what she wanted and she wanted me. She pursued me. It's only so long a man could resist a woman that fine. It wasn't too long before I folded. She would answer the door in lingerie, text me late nights talking about what she'd do to me. Man, I mean, you seen her. You seen the photos of what she looked like, bro. Like, that woman fine. And I could only hold off for so long.
Okay, I see where this is going. And so you and Damya would eventually get into a relationship of sorts that Raj wouldn't approve of?
Exactly. And Raj started to suspect something with her. A week before everything went down, he had hit me on a business line. Like, yo, you be at the mansion with Damia, right? Bruh, my heart sank. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, yo, she fucking with a new nigga. And I need you to find out who it is. Damia had posted a photo of a BMW on social media talking about he don't know it yet, but this my boo early birthday present. In that moment with Raj on the phone, I realized two things. One, he don't know it's me, and I'm not about to tell him. Two, that's how I found out Shawty bought me a BMW as a gift, and that car is what set everything off. Raj was not happy that she spending money that he sent for the kids on me, on a random nigga that he's still trying to find out who.
And out of fear of what Raj will do, that's what motivated you to murder him.
Yeah, bro, hold on, bro, hold on. Don't, listen, I'm about to tell you, bro, don't get ahead of the story, bro. Don't get ahead of the story, and you got it all fucked up. You trying to add your own twist to it. I told you it was self-defense.
I'm just trying to get the facts straight.
It was self-defense and that facts. You gonna let me talk or you just gonna accuse me, bruh? Alright, anyway, so look, we had taken the kids to like an amusement park, right? And we were moving like a family unit. She was just hugged up on me, kissing on me and all of that. And at one point, I looked up. Raj was just staring. Bruh, my heart damn near dropped out my asshole. Raj was there with his other kids, his other baby mama. He ain't say nothing to it, bruh. He just kept it pushing. But I already knew what it was. I was tweaking, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you. Little shawty, bless her heart. She tried to get me to calm down, but man, ain't no coming back from this. Sure enough, Raj hit me on the business line later that night. Now, let me explain how serious this is. Raj got two phones. He got a personal phone and a business phone. If he hit you on a personal phone, it's whatever. He hit you on a business line, you better answer. If you don't answer, you got an hour to call him back. Ain't no way around it. And he don't never call nobody twice, and he don't never text. He called me twice. He called me twice, bruh. And then he texts me, be at this address at this time. After reading that text, you know, I I confirmed what I already knew. It's up. My life on the line.
Did you ever meet him at the location?
Hell no. Nigga, like, no. I stayed my ass in the house. I ain't tryna go outside for nothing. But eventually, Lil Shawty convinced me, like, I needed to get out. So we went to the beach. When we got back from the beach, that's when everything went down. So when we had left, Raj stopped by the mansion. He was walking around, looking around in the mansion, trying to find me. It was just him, solo dolo. So we pulled back up to the house, and it's a long-ass driveway, at least about a quarter mile. Like, can't no way you could just drive through the driveway without nobody at the house seeing you first. So by the time we pulled up to the garage, bro, we seen his Porsche was right there, and it was all bad, bro. I knew it was all bad. And here come Raj stepping out the house, telling her both get the fuck out the car. Just telling her get the fuck out. Now, mind you, his kids in the back seat. Raj's children in the back seat, right? And Damia, she like, yo, let me get out and let me, like, calm him down. And I'm telling her, like, shut it, don't get out. Like, bro, chill. Like, let's just pull up. We just gonna dip. Well, you know, she decided, like, man, fuck that. She hopped out before I could even really, like, peel back off in a way, you know? Now, as she getting out the car, Raj already walking towards the BMW. By the time she get out of the car, he already got the Glock out, and he started to point it at me at the driver's seat. And as soon as Damia seen that, she hopped back in the car. Once she was in the car, I ain't waste no time. I just pulled it in reverse and I started backing out. And that's when he started just dumping. Grrr, that's all I heard. Grrr. I guess he had a switch on that motherfucker, man, cause he was just letting off. Grrr, grrr. And I'm over here. I got my head turned, looking behind me, trying to, stay on the driveway, stay on that pavement, and not, like, get stuck in no dirt, get stuck in the grass. I'm trying to stay on the pavement. So I got my head turned back, and I'm telling everybody to duck. And then I just feel something wet on my face. Like, what the fuck? Suddenly, it felt like somebody splashed water on my whole face, like a bucket of water. It just felt like that. And in that moment, I looked up at Damia. Shawty got hit in the head. Her brain was all over, everywhere. It wasn't water I was feeling on my face, bro. It was her blood. The children in the background crying for their mama. Thank God none of them was hit. That man reckless. Seeing what he did to her. Now when I put that motherfucker in drive, and I ran his ass over.
Okay, Mr. Nemeo Cauldron. Listen, I'ma be frank. This is murder. This is cold-blooded murder.
Nah, this ain't murder.
No. Let me speak. I'll let you speak. Now it's my turn. We've reviewed the surveillance footage for the house. We have clear visuals, and your story does corroborate. Mr. Sherman did open fire onto the vehicle with yourself, his 2 children, and Mrs. Williamson in the vehicle. That part is clear. It cannot be argued. Unfortunately, Mrs. Williamson lost her life. But also in the footage, Mr. Sherman ran out of bullets, ran out of rounds. His magazine ran dry. He is seen throwing the pistol directly at your vehicle right before the first moment of impact. Now, the first time you hit him with the vehicle, it was totally within bounds. It was self-defense. But the other 2 times where you ran him over, he was unarmed. You proceeded with lethal force where he was no longer a threat to you or anyone else. This portion of it is murder.
You tripping.
One second. Allow me to finish, Mr. Cauldron. Please, allow me to finish. So, Mr. Sherman is the head of a large criminal organization. An organization that you are a part of. An organization to which you are very familiar. And if you can provide us information on the current lieutenants and generals of this organization, assist us in bringing this organization to justice, you can walk from this murder charge. Poof. Like nothing ever happened.
So y'all asking me to rat?
We're asking you to cooperate.